Exterior day. A young woman, Gwen, intellectual and reserved, but attractive, walks down a city street toward an ATM. In line in front of her, she sees a girl with her mother. Gwen smiles at the girl. Brat. Sensing it is her turn in line, Gwen steps forward and retrieves her bank card from her purse. Sensing that she is broke, Gwen surreptitiously reaches for her credit card, thankful for that recent credit limit increase.
People, you've got to understand, if you work hard enough, and if you believe in your ideas, you can get them made into movies. Not just in the student film world, but in the big, chaotic, competitive world of Hollywood. The studios are always looking for fresh ideas, for new perspectives, because 99% of the scripts we get are crap. Now, sex and violence will help on the international market, but a good story, interesting characters, right? If you can create these, you will get jobs. As we've seen from your work tonight, some of you have a great deal of talent. And maybe some of you have what it takes to be successful in entertainment. I once was where you are now. It's been a long, tough journey. I wish you luck, and I wish you courage. Thank you.
So what did you think?
I don't know. I thought he was kind of pushing the Hollywood thing a bit.
Seems like really, Gwen, you did it. What a film! Oh.
Thanks. A lot of them were good.
Oh, Gwen, yours was the best. You are the darling of the department. And when you are a famous director, I'll be able to say you were in my class. Oh, and speaking of class, how's that script coming? Gwen, you need to finish some scripts. That is how you break in. You always need to have another, bigger project ready to go.
Whoa, I don't even know if I'll be around. I'm thinking about moving home to work with my dad for a while. I need a break.
Nonsense, Gwen. You can't go back to Ohio and waste your life working as a plumber. You are a filmmaker. You need to be here or in LA. Here.
Not the most flattering picture. Gwen Rivers, right? Your film was one of the best student films I've ever seen. It was mature, insightful, it was very poignant, and it was enjoyable. I even like the title,
Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill, like I was saying, my script, Death by Injection, is right up your alley.
I'll call you.
Great.
Thank you. Gwen, you should be proud of your work. You're about the age Orson Welles was when he created Citizen Kane. I wonder what masterpieces you've got in mind. Listen, here's my card. You've written some scripts, right? Bring them by my office next week. I can't wait to see them. I gotta go.
Richard, Gwen, what do you say we go and get a drink? On me.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think? Wasn't it great?
Sure. I'll meet you there.
Oh man, my name is Stan. I will take a stand, cause this is my land.
Slow night. I mean, I know they're just student screenings, but that is where it all starts.
Yeah, I bet even Bob Hill was looking for young talent to exploit.
Hardly. Well, what do you mean exploit?
Oh, you know, stardom, big studio contracts, once-in-a-lifetime chance kind of thing. Sell your soul for success.
Hey, is this microphone on?
I even like the title, Inspiration. It's something we all need.
I want to be a filmmaker. I can write a script.
You know, stardom, big studio contracts, once in a lifetime chance kind of thing.
Fade in. Exterior night. A dark alleyway. A man steps out of the shadows and flicks a cigarette butt at an alley cat, which scampers away.
You know Ziegheim, Maker's Mark, you got no score.
Slow night.
It's like we were talking
I know
about
what
the
you
other
mean.
day. Nobody wants to take the time to understand the work
Seems like
of
I'm
past
always
generations
right.
of filmmakers. And so many great films since have been influenced by Citizen Kane.
I wrote my first script when I was 8 years old. It won an award in a national children's magazine.
So, Gwen, what do you think of Citizen Kane?
You haven't seen it, have you?
I wrote my first when I was 13. All on my mom's electric typewriter. Now I've written 9 features, 3 plays, a novella, and a collection of free verse poetry.
Gwen doesn't have any scripts finished yet.
Not even one?
And get this, Bob Hill actually asked her to give him one.
Really?
Wow. Gwen, that's great.
She can't write.
Gwen, you have to give Mr. Hill something.
Write a 120-page script in a week?
Yes, and it has to be brilliant.
I've done it.
Gwen, you're an artist.
Yeah, like Van Gogh.
Don't worry about it, Gwen. You don't want to be that kind of filmmaker, do you? I thought you had higher standards than Hollywood.
Gwen, you've been holding out on us. Maybe you could give him one of my scripts. Say it's yours.
There must be something you can write about. What about a pet? Did you ever have a dog that died or something like that? That could lead to a story.
Read my lips, Gwen. He just wants to fuck you.
Trying to make it into her.
Do you know anything about the mob? Bob Hill does a lot of mob films.
A story about the young woman who gets raped by her uncle and has to spend the rest of her life in a nunnery.
Don't listen to anybody. They just want to exploit you, then throw you away when you run out of ideas.
If you have that kind of power and money, that's all you want. Sex.
I haven't pushed it too hard.
Either way, you're
I just don't have any self-confidence.
It starts with that time-lapse image.
Even if you had a script done, you wouldn't want him to make it.
You might as well just give it up now.
He'd wreck it.
The morning glories.
Then head back to Middle America.
I knew you would disappoint me.
After all, that is what happens to us. We grow, we bloom, and we die.
guys later.
And so many great films since have been influenced by Citizen Kane.
It's cold. I wish I had brought my scarf.
I hate scarves. They make me feel like I'm being strangled. Scarves. They make me feel like I'm being strangled.
Fresh ideas, new perspective.
Write a 120-page script in a week?
A good story.
Rosebud.
Some men love life. They live every day to the fullest, greet the morning sun with joy and the world with a smile. Others hate life and do everything they can to destroy it. This is the story of one of those men. Dr. William H. Hordichok was once a promising weapons researcher for the United States government. But after the Cold War, it was all he could do to find a part-time professorship for a university physics department. And it was here that he first dreamt of a way to get back at humanity, carve a name for himself, and secure his infamous place in history. New York City, sometimes called the capital of the world, where every waiter is an aspiring actor, every suit plots to corner the market, every painter hopes to be the next Picasso, and every down-and-out tramp is a victim of the city's appetite for souls. It was here that Dr. Hordichok first decided to unleash his most terrible creation.
Honey, don't forget your scarf. Scarf, scarf.
A brand new scarf. A special scarf, with such warmth and suppleness that it felt almost like a living creature.
I just don't get it. No fingerprints, nothing.
What do you think it was?
Well, something soft and fuzzy?
The tabloids dubbed it the Fuzzy Murder. The Times, as expected, took a more conservative stance. Terror built when the second body was discovered.
Yes. The murder weapon. A piece of cloth.
Like a scarf.
A scarf? But who? And why?
No idea.
Well, Dick, by itself, a scarf can't just kill.
By now, Hordichok's creation had settled nicely into the market, and was even outselling isotoner gloves in the active Christmas season. As the death count grew, the media turned the killer into a secret cult of death. The Times stood to rational headlines, but even they were beginning to panic.
Jimmy, why are we stopping?
I wanted you to see the view.
Jimmy!
Come on, baby, you can trust me.
Okay. Jimmy? Jimmy!
There it is! Hold it! Damn!
Now they knew the horrible truth.
Let me get this straight. A scientist who was laid off from a defense contract decided to make the ultimate killing machine out of synthetic fabric?
Kill them! They're not alive! Bullets don't work in their fire! How do you stop killer skulls?
Nah, too predictable.
Gwen, come in. Have a seat. So, where's your script? I can't wait to read it. Film art waiting to be born. The next Orson Welles. A new auteur.
Mr. Hill, I don't think this is what you're looking for. It's kind of a weird subject matter.
It isn't about film school, is it?
No. No, it's a comic horror movie.
Nothing like inspiration? So what else have you written?
This is it.
Nothing else? All right. Well, let us know if you write anything more like what we're looking for. Okay? Thanks. Have a good evening.
Honestly, Mr. Hill, I'm having second thoughts about this whole thing. I mean, I made this little film for me, and now you want me to come up with this big movie for everybody. And I don't think I can do that. I think that I'm just gonna go home and work with my dad for a while. He's a plumber.
Bob Hill.
Bob, Jake Warnermount.
Jake, how you doing? How's your father?
Fine, fine. Bob, we just got in a big study from our market research people, and while you're out there, I want you to keep a lookout for this comic horror genre. It looks big.
Comic horror?
Yeah, look, the biggest potential market of the last 2 years, and nothing's in development right now. It could be a gold mine.
Jake, could you hold on a second?
Bob? Bob, you there?